Hello, everyone. I'm still waiting for my DoorDash delivery, but I feel like if I don't show up on screen in a second, I'm gonna get a bunch of DMs. Hey everyone. I wasn't actually planning to stream tonight, but I am still dealing with like post-COVID stuff, and I was told I might have rebound COVID, and so I was told to isolate, which means I couldn't go out with my family tonight to the event that they're going to. So I'm home, and I'm stuck here for the weekend, pretty much. And I thought that, why not stream? So let's see who's here. Mark Parmy, how are you doing? Rogue Otter, MJ. Scrolling down, scrolling down. Dimaj, where's Gary? I'm here. Oh my gosh, Rogue, you called me Gary and the Lake Kids. That is so rude. Let's see. Damage, we need MD? Medieval Dynasty. I thought you were referring to like MD like a doctor, and I was gonna be like, I just saw one, actually. Yeah, they actually Amanda, hey, how are you doing? Rogator Wild professional streamer, and you don't even have a sofa. I mean, I have a sofa back there. It's covered with a bunch of laundry. But I'm not feeling great, but I have it special inhalers and stuff to take for the cough at least. I'm finally sitting upright. Let's go. Amanda, that's wonderful. I'm so sorry that you're still not feeling good as well. COVID sisters, for sure. Riots, hello, Mons. Happy birthday, Mons. I know I wrote that in Discord before, but I wanted to say it again. Happy birthday. I hope your day has been great. Adrian Norgate, the Norgates are here. Yes. I would call you worse, but I don't think YouTube would approve. Don't make me take your wrench away or ban you. Hello, Furball. So I'm just gonna I'd really like to not interrupt whatever I'm doing in Medieval Dynasty. Oh, you know what? Actually, here, I can show you all. I got this creepy photo. This is my front porch of my delivery. So I am gonna grab that really quick, and then we will get started. I'm not even gonna put the be right back screen on because I feel like it's too early for that. So give me 1 second, and I will be right back. All right, all right, all right. I'm back. Got the bag. It was a really creepy picture though that they sent me, like, because they send a picture basically letting you know when because I have contactless delivery, and it's so dark in my neighborhood because there's no adequate lighting in my section of the neighborhood that it's really creepy. I'm actually surprised they even found where I live because they always get lost. But so I have that. I have my beverage of choice for the evening. Rogue Otter, no, love you really. Get back here. Where are you going? Annabelle Holland, unfortunately, it's midnight for me because I live in Europe. I'm so sad. Sorry. I know a lot of you, it's very late for a lot of you. This is generally like, I've told myself that I'll probably stream at like 9:30, like US East time, on surprise stream days. But since my family's out, I figured I would start, a little bit early. Mons, thanks, Grimalkin, much love. Even though the day has shifted here, so today it's my wife's birthday. Right, it's after midnight. Well, happy birthday to your wife. That's awesome that you kind of have like, you could like share birthday celebrations or something. Damage 1 a.m. is the best time. All right, so I'm gonna jump right into the game because we definitely all want to play Medieval Dynasty. I almost made a huge mistake today, and I almost saved over this save file because I was checking out and playing around with some building stuff in another save that I have, and thankfully I've double saved this, so I have like a backup. But yeah, that was a little scary. Bro, gotta remember to smash that like. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you all, by the way, for being here and hanging out. All right, so last time I think I don't remember what I was doing specifically, but I was doing some planting, I believe. And so let's see what I actually have on me. A smarter person than I would have thought to actually like look at the previous stream to remember what it is I did, even though it was, you know, yesterday. I've got all that. Did I like maybe my bag broke, I think, and I have to craft a new one. I don't have the leather on me, so let's go do that, and then we can do the farming and see how that goes from there. All right. Barn right here. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just running around. Look at all like my villagers just kind of hanging out and chatting. I mean, they don't look like they're having a positive conversation. She looks stressed. Agnes is stressed. Bogno looks like she's done with this conversation. All right, let's go get some leather. Grab a couple. So I can make a few backup bags. Unless I have a bag in here. I don't think I do. All right, let's make a bag. A couple bags. Because obviously the villagers I have assigned to farm, I want to make sure that they have some bags so I can put the extras in the inventory. Furball. So which ones are the sex slaves? None of them, Furball. It's not that kind of village. Amanda Norgate. Gary, how did you get puffers? I was at the hospital today and they sent me home with nothing and 2 cracked ribs. I am jealous. Oh my gosh. Wait, did you get the cracked ribs from coughing? I am so sorry. That sounds horrible. So I have there's a couple reasons. Like, I already have an inhaler because I have like very mild asthma, like they call it exercise induced, because I really only have a problem when I'm doing like heavier cardio, or even frankly for me anything is heavy cardio because I don't get out much. But that's pretty much all I use it for, is like before I'm going to exercise. But when I'm sick, I tend to be more prone to bronchitis. So I have the inhaler. I tend to use it anytime I get kind of an upper respiratory thing going on. So that I already have. They just prescribed me a new one, and then they gave me a steroid inhaler because of how severe the cough has been and constant. I am surprised they wouldn't give you something like that. I also, though, I can't take a lot of cough suppressants. There are some I can take, but for anybody is on an SSRI, any kind of like antidepressants or anti-anxiety medication, which I am, it interacts with a lot of cough medications. So I think that it's just like, you know, this is one of the only options, so that's why they gave me that. All right, let me equip my bag. Furball, do you have a captive breeding program set up yet? I absolutely do not. What kind of village are you running anyway? I mean, I am trying to get this one character to marry me, but I'm doing that through flirting. You know, I'm kind of going the traditional route. I'm not Wait, I already have the bag in there? Oh, because I left them all in my inventory. You know, I'm going through about that the regular way. All right, let's finish fertilizing the fields. So this isn't, you know, an entire disaster of a stream. Yep, crap, my 5th and 6th ribs on my left side from coughing. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I never even really thought about that. That's horrible. Ray Kit. Oh, we know. Demolish us in the other hut. Furball. Ray Kit. Oh, Amanda. No. Daddy, guess who's here? Welcome to the stream. To the surprise stream. Since I am alone and trapped at home. It's where's the red light district? I'm not putting a red light district in my, like, peaceful little, like, medieval settlement, alright? Mandalorian. Hi there. Sorry to hear about your ribs. Yeah, like, that's horrible. Now, like, what do they do to treat the cracked ribs? Like, do they just, is it kind of like a thing where you just have to rest and, or, like, take, like, anti-inflammatory stuff or something? Grandma, recruit some hookers. No, again, not that kind of village. Alright, I don't need the rest of the fertilizer right now. Let's get our cabbage seeds out, because I can plant with those. Oh, no, wait. I gotta hoe first. See? You guys were asking about the red light district. We've got the hoe right here. Proud of myself for that. I think it's pretty clear from chat we want a breeding. Oh god, Rogue. No. Not in my peaceful little medieval town. Alright? They're wholesome people. I think. I mean, I don't really know them that well. Right? Like, I just say, hey, come live in my settlement, and they just trust me and, you know, show up. Oh no! I missed this one with the fertilizer. Needs an app when you can just build a hut and make people live there. Amanda, I've been told to rest. That is it. That's horrible, though. I hope you get better. I hope it kind of goes quickly and feel better. Verbal, abuse your godlike authority over the puny humans. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm late to the party, but yes, we do need a breeding hut. How else are you supposed to have orgasms in a village without potatoes? Oh, I love you all. The coughing makes, or the laughing makes the cough worse, though. My doctor did ask. She was like, well, you know, do you talk a lot for work? Are you going to be able to, like, rest your voice? Since I mentioned that talking and laughing kind of trigger the cough, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't really talk for work, so I really don't have any situation where I'm talking a bunch. Maybe I should have mentioned that I was going to be streaming. Grandma, we want some wholeful people, not wholesome. You guys are a nightmare in the very best way. And look at me here. Like, I have such, you know, I am so committed to this village. I'm out here in the dead of night, planting cabbages in my fields, trying to compensate for my lack of potatoes. It makes me so sad. Where's the inhaler? Because I'm full of jokes today, all the sass. Yeah, I have, I can't take the steroid inhaler until tomorrow morning, but, my other inhaler, if I need it, I have it. They also gave me, because I can't take a lot of the cough medicines that are out there, because it's that dextro whatever that's in cough stuff. I can't take that, so they gave me a, like, it's basically a thing that, like, numbs your cough reflex, so that, you know, the coughing doesn't, you know, obviously bother you as much. And she was like, no chewing on it, no sucking on it. It will numb your whole mouth, and you do not want to numb your whole mouth. So I have been mindful of that. But it's not like anyone is there forcing the inhaler out of your hands. Lucius once say, man, full in pocket will feel cocky all day. Oh my gosh. If your minions aren't planting things for you, then you aren't beating them enough. You guys are brutal. This isn't like, you know, violent Medieval Dynasty. This is like, I don't know, I guess it depends on how I handle things. Like, I could make my villagers suffer, make them unhappy. But here's the thing. If they're unhappy, they won't have babies. Which seems to be, like, a priority for many of you in my playthrough here. Slouching in my chair, too. That's not good for my, breathing. Alright. I've done my cabbage planting. I don't know what this guy's doing, just hanging out over here. Who are you? Helmut. I don't know why that strikes me as so funny. Helmut. They couldn't have the name have an E in it because, like, then it would be just, like, ridiculous, so they just slightly changed his name.
How are you?
He has almost a, like, a Geralt of Rivia, like, raspiness to his voice. What's on your mind lately, Helmut? I know it's necessary for our survival, however, cutting forests and plowing meadows always makes me sad. I just enjoy the valley as it is, undisturbed and primal. Alright, man. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Themish. No, we don't want babies. They pop and cry. The beatings will continue until morale improves. We want red light district. Red light. Okay, alright, guys. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think I could do that in this game. Somebody develop a mod, and then you'll get what you want. Alright, it's dark. I don't remember where I live in this game. So, pretty sure it's this house. Yeah, this is my house, right? Lives here. Yeah, it's me. Alright. Let's sleep so we can get some brightness. Brightness, not brightness. Malwina is the one I think I said I was gonna flirt with, right?
Hello there.
Yeah, because her affection's at 45%. So let's do some romancing, shall we? All right. This is the one that I'm not gonna do because her affection's not high enough for her to agree to marry me. I could tell her I truly admire her honesty. Unprompted. That's a little weird. People being proud of who they are rare these days. I'm glad to have met you. I think I'm gonna go with that because this one is weird about the B. Plus 11 affection. Okay, let's get going. Haha, you are so hilarious. If she's funny, I feel like that's fine, that's gonna work, but if she's not, I feel like she's gonna think I'm mocking her. No, plus 11. Ah, you just wait. Fill me with some wine. You will need a change of the undergarments from laughter. See, I like her. She's humorous. Furball, tell her to get her coat because she's... What? Red Light District mod. Yeah, apparently, Rogue, you've been offered up as tribute there. Like, you have to develop or make the mod or something like that. I'm gonna compliment her on her eyes. This is like super emo though, which is actually very much up my alley. Sometimes the world just seems pointless, barren. I want to bleed to know if I'm alive. Just to know if I'm alive. I butchered that a little bit. You gotta like the cough, the throat thing. Excuse me. I'm gonna do that because it's super like emo. Oh, -10. Don't you ruin my buzz with all that negativity. I'm sorry. Okay, she doesn't want to talk to me.
Have a good day.
She's like, I've had enough of you for today. Rogue says I'm on it. Ask her if it hurt when she fell from heaven. If I could ask her that, I absolutely would. Alright. Let's get this stream under control. I had a purpose. I even titled the stream something that I was gonna do, and now I'm just completely, like, thrown off. I want to expand. I have the quest of build at least 15 buildings. I currently have 11. I'm trying to think, you know, maybe I need to make sure I have enough houses to fit everybody. Right now, the woman who lives here is the one that I'm courting. So ideally, she'll eventually be living here, and then I'll have an opening for 2 people to live here. I could really do with 1 more house, though. Let's see what technology I recently unlocked. It was the excavation shed. I feel like I need to bring more people in before I can actually, you know, get this settlement really going, because I need to assign people to professions, and I just don't have enough people right now. Alright, so let's set down a foundation for one of the simple houses. This is kind of going to be my residential road or whatever here. I feel like once I unlock the next size up, like the main like house size, which is like it's more of a square than a rectangle like these. I think I'll put that at like the head of the road, and that's where I'm gonna live. That should be cool. Okay, I need some stone. I need lots of things. Let's get my two-handed tool out so I can pick stuff up faster. I'm gonna collect a bunch of stone. And I like the other house. I do want to make sure that I'm sticking with stone, because it's just warmer. My people will be happier. I will have to get limestone to insulate. So that'll be a bit of a job. I don't have anybody working. I don't have the excavation shed built yet, so I don't have anybody working to gather limestone. So I'm gonna have to go out and do that myself with a pickaxe, and that's probably gonna take a little bit. So it might be a little bit of work to insulate those houses. Rogotter, if you need help with the red light district mod, let me know. I'm a professional lady of the night. Yes, it's true. Raykit called you that, so it's, you know, that is one of your many titles. Rogue's gonna have you doing the voice lines. Stopping. That's so quiet. Oh. I want to run at that boar because he'll charge me. Running move right now. Manliest hookers ever. I feel a little regret. I can't remember. I think last time I searched through all. Yeah, I cleared this out last time. Just double checking. Need a decent amount of stone, not just for the foundation, but for the walls. Could be enough. I'm gonna have to put logs up before then I can proceed to working on the walls of this house. Those villagers will be confused about their sexuality, all of them. Alright. Axing. It's just as like a refresher on what I have. Alwyn's story, I have to wait for the next season. I have to talk to Sambor, out in the middle of nowhere again. I feel kind of bad because like in, you know, it was like last year technically that Sambor and I spoke, or that Nogaz told me to go find Sambor, so it kind of feels like I'm blowing him off for like a long time, just simply because I don't want to run all the way over there to meet him. I also too, like, I think it's gonna look really nice if I like build this road and then I can kind of put up wattle fence and create little yards in between to the houses. I should also just keep an eye on the storage, because there might be some change up. That right now, we'll go over and check. I feel like I habitually actually like keep hitting different hotkeys to change my logs I can use here. 16 stones. Good. And I don't think I have any planks left, so I'm gonna have a lot of lumbering, I think. Well, Daddy PC Gamer sounds like they should have some sort of sorting party to help them figure it out. Okay. I think, I don't know if I'm just imagining this, but I think like you can get more stone. It seems like obviously in rockier places, but sometimes that is the case near the shore. At least like the first few times I played this game, I always remember just spending a lot of time near the river because maybe it's just because it was easier to see the stone. There's obviously, if I go more south, it's more mountainous. I could definitely find lots of stone there. I could pickaxe stone and also get some limestone with it, but I'm a little out of my way right now. I'm finding a bunch here. There's a lot of stuff. So how is everyone doing tonight? Aside from watching me, I hope you're all having some fun, relaxing. Friday night. Although I realize for a lot of you, it's actually Saturday morning. A bit over encumbered. Walk back. Daddy PC Gamer. It's official. I will do the voice lines. Tested it, and I believe Big Daddy Sambor and Naughty Alwyn satisfied. And Alwyn's hat can be used for sorting. Oh my god. See, if I was like talented enough to like mod a game, like I can do stuff with like textures, but like the kind of heavy modding that people do. Like I can't do that. If I was good enough at it though, I would absolutely make you guys mod, dedicate it to all of you. Oh, speaking of which, Daddy had said the other day that she put the suggestion in the Medieval Dynasty forum on the Steam forums about adding potatoes. So I gave her an award. I found it. One of the like forums awards that they let you give. Have. Hello, Dodgy. Oh no, wait. I wasn't paying attention, and I just threw a bunch of sticks in to a wall that I'm not even keeping, because stone walls. What happens when intent? To be fair, if you were talented enough to create mods, the first goal will be potatoes, not hookers. That is true. That is true. You guys can't, it just, like, nothing in the world would make me happier than having a potato mod in this game. Just because of, like, I don't know. Shenanigans. I don't know what kind of, like, I don't know, trouble I could get up to with potato mod, but I feel like it would be lots of fun. Like, talking about potatoes, I really want potatoes. Raw potato. Alright, any more logs? Lumbering again. And then I'll have to start, obviously, when I get all that done, start working on the planks. Not get killed by the... Starving. Turn it on me. Back to the house. Food, or starve. Grab some, put rot away. Might as well take a drink of water while I'm here. And we will adjusting my mic as well. Apologies. My husband actually came downstairs the other day, and I guess like my monitor was tilted a little bit, and he didn't like the angle, and so he adjusted it. But it is weird, and I feel like I'm... Oh, hang on. Hookers that farm potatoes on... Oh my gosh, we could combine the mod ideas. That would be excellent. Yeah, that is a pretty genius idea. Oh, no. Broke. Down. Let's just look down at the ground and hope there's... It's it's always one of those things that, like, sometimes I'll be looking at the ground for a while and I just don't find any stone. Other times I find it's fun. Like this. I also did double check because I know this was a thing we were talking about the other day, but oh, give me 1 second. My entire boom stand is completely falling off the table. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm gonna have it a little bit higher because I keep moving it, and I think that's why it started like coming off of the table where it's clamped on. Okay, throw these into this house. Breaking tools left and right. To start packing for Miami, and this is the perfect chill stream to have on while I do it. Well, I'm glad that I could provide that tonight. I wasn't really planning on streaming. Oh. Oh, nope. Log. Wouldn't work. I will need some more logs for the side, or the inside attic house. So 3 logs for that, and I'm gonna need a bunch of logs to make the planks. That is gonna take some. I feel like the plank roofs, like that takes the longest out of any of the houses. Like the walls and stuff, regardless of the materials, they all go pretty quickly, but you just need a lot of lumber. I mean, we're just like deforesting this entire forest, but I am leaving all of the stumps so that, and you know, I did look it up, it does take 2 years about for regrowth. I think you can probably change that in the settings. Speed of regrowth. At least I hope you can. Take all of the Take all the logs in first before I do any cutting. Okay, so I guess I don't need logs outside. Just in here. Just gonna see if the lumberjack brought back anything in. The last time I checked. 6. I think I had any extra stuff. Grabbed a bunch of planks. Daddy PC Gamer, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think you can change the regrowth speed. That's kind of a bummer. I mean, I wouldn't change it. I would think it would be something that they would make possible, you know, in the custom game settings. I'm cool with like the 2-year thing. I mean, that's still fast if we're talking about like, you know, all the rocks there. We're talking about like realism or things like that. Like, I mean, 2 years is fast, so it's not really realistic. It's closer to something realistic than say Scum, which, you know, you get trees back on every reset. Here. When it's like this low, I can't actually. Ah, jumping. All right. See, like, okay, this requires 12. It's so much. Down some this way. I remember Pixar didn't have. I mean, like you mentioned last stream, these don't grow back from stumps. Yeah, that's the other thing that I wish they would just change, because I'm not like one of those people that is like, this isn't realistic, you know, when it's a game, because most of the time, like, I mean, it's a game. There's certain things that, like, if we make it too realistic, it's just painful, and it just doesn't work as like a game mechanic. But they could go for a little more realistic. Like, it would make more sense if this right here would slowly get bigger. Like, it starts off as like something that you can, you know, turn into sticks, and then maybe like the next year it gets bigger, and you can, you know, harvest maybe some sticks off of it or whatever. All together. People knock 70s. Yeah, I would like them to like make tree growth like happen from saplings. Like, that would make a lot more sense. I think too, like, it would be interesting if, you know, with stumps especially, and I feel like it was like this in early Medieval Dynasty, and maybe it wasn't, but it was like harder to like get a shovel or whatever. Like it's easy to make a shovel. With these plants. I feel like it makes sense. You know, to make it so that like stump removal isn't something you can just do at the very beginning of the game, right? Like you have to deal with the fact that if you're going to cut trees down, you're not going to be able to necessarily build there because you don't have the mechanism to remove stumps as easily as you would to create like a rudimentary like tool, like an axe or something. Like we can make axes and some other things, but a shovel would take quite a bit more. Jumpster, hey, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good night. So we're just gonna let the planks craft. I am doing okay. Cough is still bad. I'm not feeling the best, but I am doing okay. All right. Trolling, of course, for I have all sorts of bids. It's just not shareable. The files are too large to share. Oh, that means they're high quality. Probably. Gemster, glad you're doing. Yeah, thanks, Gemster. Glad you were too. Staring at that as I keep like smacking the hammer, not paying attention to the fact that I'm out of logs. I feel like that day went by really fast, but I realized like I'm spending an entire day like building a single house. And that's where I do feel like having this like the seasons longer probably makes sense instead of just doing 3 days. And you know what? I'm gonna actually let me save my game. If I go to customize game, okay, so I think I can adjust this like I did at the beginning if I wanted to. I'm wondering if I should extend the length of this season. Let's maybe push that to 5 days. I know some people were saying that like the 3-day seasons seem really short, and I agree. I'm not gonna touch anything else. Stop, drop, I don't want that. That's crafting, temperature. Okay, just kind of checking all that out. Let's accept change, and I'm gonna save this again just with the new settings. Alright, so that makes a little bit more sense. It just gives us more time in each season. Like, I still feel like, you know, it does take a while to get through the seasons, but... I feel like slowing it down isn't such a deal. Daddy PC Gamer Grimalk, and everything I do is high quality. Love it. As it should be. I feel like it's also time to go and flirt with, I don't remember what's her name. Malwina. I feel like I probably can't do that now because I'd have to, like, wake her up because it's late. Daddy PC Gamer, maybe I'll give you mates rates to the fans only. It hasn't kicked off yet. Mates rates. I feel like that's like the one website that like you don't give your friends discounts to because like yeah, there are other ways my friends can support me. Not that way though. Daddy PC Gamer, I think you've got a mod. You already got a mod. So overcumbered. Is so out of breath. So apparently my fam at they are at a football game that I can't go to because I'm supposed to isolate. So apparently the school band, because you know bands play at football games, like whether it be halftime or you know in the bleachers during the game, they're playing a one of the Dragonborn songs from Skyrim and apparently another song from Civ 5. Like I love my town. I love this band. That's awesome. That is so awesome. I'm really disappointed that I'm not actually there. But I'm happy to be here with all of you. Right. Here we go. I find it a little weird how like the roofs have that like slight bend in them. Alright. Looks good. Alright. Oh. So we have another house. I don't think Malwina, you know what, I'm not even gonna, like, if we look, wait. Not in her house. Oh, she's sleeping in the small bed. Be a little sad. But like, I don't want to try and, like, I feel like this is really creepy. I'm like, I want to marry this woman, so I'm standing outside her window, like, peering in at her. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go to bed. Sleep in my double bed. She has a double bed she can sleep in. Alright. Oh, okay. Hello.
Hello.
All right, her affection is 57. Let's... I think you should take a bath first. Oops.
See you soon.
The way she said see you soon was like so aggressive. She's just like, get out of my house, out of my face, you dirty person. All right, all right. Get clean. I'm gonna put the planks back here because they are kind of weighing me down a bit. Extra plank I'd left over. I'll put some other stuff away while I'm here. Feathers away. Put fertilizer away. Put manure away. That bag away, put that bag away. We had a lot of sticks. Put the stones away for now. Straw goes away. Wheat grain. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're good. Let's stock up on water. And food. And then we'll talk to Malwina. I have a lot of these, and I think the carrots actually, I want to take those and sell them. Or eat some of them and sell the rest. I realized something I don't do in this game is like I think you can put like I can put the dried meat. Maybe I can't put it in for a hotkey. Because I always think about that like it would make more sense so I could just hit the button and eat when I need to. Whatever. I really should consider like planning other things. Orchard or something. Anyway, let's go talk to Bogda. I don't even really remember what she looks like. That's her. I'm not doing great with the
How are you?
wife finding here. Alright, romance. I'm clean now, so, you know, we can chat. I feel like if I told her this, she would, like, immediately stop talking to me. It might sound strange, but I've heard that soaking clothes in urine makes them easier to wash. That's... I mean... I don't know. I don't know about that. Have you heard about the blacksmith from Hornica? He's always horny and hammered. I've told her this before, but... it works. I'm gonna tell her that she is smart. +8. Me think, why waste time? Say a lot word when few word do trick. See, she's funny. This is why I like her. You know why bears would never use swords? Because they always fight with their bare hands. I'm gonna tell her she has beautiful eyes again. My home, the best remedy for a common cold was always a broth made with chicken bones and herbs. How about you? Easy, grab a beer and mix with some wine, mead, and another beer, and there you have it, a remedy for everything. Okay, so that didn't change her affection at all. I'm gonna tell her she's hilarious. 93%. So if I get to 100%, then I can ask her to marry me. Alright, she needs some time.
See you soon.
White Walker, how are you doing? You guys are getting a little scandalous in chat here. Goodness. I hope you're doing good tonight, White Walker. Thank you for popping by. Alright. So let's see. I still need to wait the next season for Alwyn. I'm gonna grab some more people to move into my village, but I think at this point I can start also building some other buildings. Let's see. Okay, so of the buildings, like, let's ignore the houses for right now. I don't have anyone working the well, which isn't a big deal to me because I can fill the water buckets when we get low on water. So that's not going to be priority. 1 hunter, and I have 2 farmers, 2 people working the barn. I have someone working the workshop. So it looks like, I mean, I could put somebody on the woodshed, or no, not woodshed. I could put somebody on the well, put another farmer in. So let's actually look at what's... Let's look at what buildings I really want to put in next. So I have a woodshed. I could put in an excavation shed and an herbalist's hut. I feel like the herbalist's hut is a good idea, but I also feel like with all the building I'm doing, the excavation shed is actually kind of important. So, I feel like I can put this in, like, put it right up against there. I don't want to, like, crowd everything because basically if I do that, everything's going to be packed together and I want to have things, like, in between buildings. I'm good, White Walker. I'm still feeling a little sick, but good for the most part. I think I turned them all into planks, logs that I did have. And, I mean, my lumberjack is also turning all the logs into planks, so I'm gonna go get more logs. Oh, thanks, White Walker. Sending bear hugs. I love bear hugs. So I had COVID, and then, I started feeling better, and then the cough just kind of came back and got a bit worse. And my doctor said that there's a chance that I have rebound COVID, and I could actually still be contagious. So, I have to isolate for the next few days, and they put me on a bunch of, like, inhaler stuff and steroid inhaler for the cough. So I just gotta kind of take it easy, but pretty much just gotta, like, relax and kind of hang out, which you know, I figured why not do that on stream. But I'm mostly, like, I'm feeling okay. It's just the cough, it gets really annoying. Boa, how are you doing tonight? Ninja shopping tree is pretty much taking down as many as I can. I, like, keep forgetting that. So, like, yeah, some of these require, like, only logs, and so then you have, like, this log cabin style building, and I think it's kind of like a almost like a hierarchy in the buildings that you build. So, like, the buildings that unlock earlier are all, like, wattle, like all of the profession buildings, and then that slowly changes as you get better buildings, I think, but I've never built everything, so I don't really know. I'm pretty darn good. As I joined, you were saying you still have a cough. Yeah, I had COVID, and now I guess I could potentially still be contagious. I guess some people who take I took antivirals because I have a compromised immune system, and I guess like 8% or 5 to 8% of people who take those while they have COVID actually do get rebound COVID. So I have to isolate and deal with my cough, and kind of sucks, but it's not the worst thing in the world. They gave me stuff, so I'm good. Who here is having a drink on Friday? Yes. Please, everybody out there, have a drink for me. Because drinks and coughs don't go well together. Once the day has shifted, it is now the 22nd, and that's my wife's birthday. That sucks, but glad you're feeling better. Yeah, it's like... I'm feeling better. Honestly, like, I'm feeling better than I was, but the cough is kind of, like, more persistent. But, like, I don't know. I always have weird cough stuff happen. Like, anytime I get any kind of, like, cold, I get bronchitis, or I have a problem with the cough after the fact. And I got one of those little, like, finger oxygen meter things that check your pulse and your oxygen saturation or whatever. So I just keep paying attention to that and doing all the things. Daddy PC Gamer is saving Miami. They're drinking for Miami next week. Oh, I read that backwards in my head. You are saving Miami next week. I just imagine Daddy PC Gamer showing up to Miami and just be like, I'm here to save you all, in like superhero fashion. Ready to party. Yeah, it is still the 21st here. A little after 8 p.m. for me. Anybody else here East Coast time? US. Break to regenerate stamina. There. Rolfing, you are correct. I fully intend on using my superhero cape to fly to Miami, and I will land with a bottle of bourbon and a book of something on my shoulder, ready to save the city. Yeah. No, I think that, like, that I can envision it. I can see it. Visualize the Miami entrance. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have some straw in here that I can use for the roof. I mean, Mons, you're in the future then. A boombox on your shoulder. Okay. Alright, Daddy. That makes sense. I actually always think about that often, like the whole like boombox on the shoulder thing is like, I can't imagine explaining that to like my kid or like just kids like who, you know, because my kid and others his age like grew up like iPods weren't even a thing. You know, that was long past. So like just the concept of like carrying a, you know, something that heavy and that big around is insane. Compared to what we obviously listen to music on today, which is mostly our phones. Bought a Bluetooth speaker radio that looks like an old school boombox a while back for that very reason. Yeah, that stuff's cool. Like, so like there's so many devices that are like, you know, visually they're designed to like be somewhat of a throwback. but they're still like, you know, more contemporary technology and stuff like Bluetooth and whatever. All right, I've got an excavation shed. And then I want to build one more building so that when I bring back 2 different people, I can kind of get them started on everything. So let's see what else I can build. So I could do the herbalist hut, which is another excavation thing. I can also build a smithy. I already have a workshop. I can build the kitchen. I kind of want to build the kitchen. But I also... maybe I'll bring somebody back to be a hunter. I'm not really sure. But I am going to build the kitchen. I don't want to put the kitchen on this, like, sort of like a production, excavation type road here. Like a lot of, like, I don't want to say industry, but, you know, like those kind of professions. I feel like the food thing's over here. I'll put the kitchen here. I'm going to tilt it at, like, that angle a little bit. Because I want to have sort of, like, I might do even like an orchard field block right here and then plant something so that like I don't know, it just like kind of looks like the whole area is supposed to be very like cooking-esque and designed for like a chef in a kitchen. You know, give it some personality, I guess, that fits the profession. Go into the water. Sometimes it doesn't send the thing that I craft back in the hotbar. So clear now because of olive chopping. I don't like to cut down the birch because it's like almost feels like a waste of like my axe. Because you only get like 2 or 3, I think. 3 maybe. Daddy PC. Love seeing someone else's build style in this game. I have a very specific way that I lay out my village, and yours is so different. Yeah, like the one thing though about this game is that my axe. Like I feel like I haven't refined my playstyle yet or my build style because I'm kind of like, since I haven't really ever gotten to like end game or like late game, I guess you could call it, I like don't know what my final village would look like. And I'm sure, you know, when I get to the point in the game where I can like build and then deconstruct things kind of freely without worrying about the resources and if I have them, it'll be easier. Like, yeah, I'm kind of still figuring it out. Because of the river, I kind of feel like, you know, I have to do these sort of, you know, long roads going up the hill a bit. Although, like, I do want to kind of change it up a little. Like, I want to have some curving roads and, I am thinking of, like, you know, having this go to a certain point and then having the residential road actually go up and curve around it, so it sort of like, I don't know, wraps around the profession buildings. We'll see how that goes. Okay, what was I doing? I was working on the kitchen, which is back over here. I don't know why. I was thinking about the excavation hut still. I also think it is going to be time soon for me to flirt with Melwina again. Propose to her. We're going to have to do that, for sure. I've checked out some of people's long-term builds on YouTube, and it blows my mind how nice and professional and fancy they look. Wide roads lined with stone fences and light posts. That's got to be, like, insane. I do see, like, maybe at a certain point, I could, you know, once I start unlocking a lot of the, you know, small schemes or, you know, little stuff that I can add to kind of beautify the village, I could see myself, like, you know, making areas really nice and then going back and redoing some of the areas that maybe don't look as nice. You know? Every game I play is so chaotic. Your stream is calming as fuck. Thank you. Like, I hope so. I actually, you know, sometimes I play games that are a little you know, they're just like high energy. But I don't think I would ever stream that, because streaming itself, like, I want to relax when I do this. So I kind of want it to be relaxing for everybody else too, as much as possible. Like, I'll play Overwatch a lot. And that's actually, like, when I streamed on Twitch, like, several years ago for a little while. Like, that was what I streamed. I streamed Overwatch. And it's, like, so high energy. Like, I don't know. I didn't enjoy it at all. Pick up these random rocks because they're all right. Okay, so I need there. 3, 4. Okay, so I need like 4 logs, so that's gonna be one of those bigger trees. Good. I'll do 2 trees just so I have extra logs. Let me actually remind myself like what the woodshed settings are. Oh, my woodshed person can't actually do anything because there is no axe, so I'm gonna have to craft an axe for lumberjack. That's wrong tool. This love Medieval Dynasty for that reason. It's relaxing. Oh, you should check out her Minecraft videos too. They're just as calming. Gary's pretty fucking creative. Thank you. I'm gonna pick back up that series and finish the castle that I was building before like my schedule got all messed up. Not sure when I'm gonna start that up again. I don't want to like interrupt the Medieval Dynasty stuff too much. And the Stardew thing, I think Stardew Valley I'm gonna put on hold for a little bit, just because I don't want to like, you know, switch off games too much. Overwatch is so bright and happy looking. I don't know why that makes a difference to me, but it does. Even though it's madness, it doesn't stress me out. Yeah, I mean, it is definitely like, as far as games in that genre, I think it's a lot happier and definitely like different than like, you know, like I used to play PUBG and I streamed that a couple times. That was weird. I didn't like it. Plus it mostly just showcased like me doing ridiculously dumb things. Messing up with my team. Fun. But I mean, I love playing Overwatch. My husband is actually on a competitive, like a corporate esports team for Overwatch for his company. That play in a league that basically it's kind of like a charity league. So every team picks a charity. So like, I think if they make it to the finals or win the league for the season, like, you know, a certain amount of money gets donated to the team's charity, which is really awesome. And they're like, I can't remember what the charity was, but a really good cause, and it's Overwatch, and so I kind of wish, I certainly wish I could be involved in something like that, because that would be really it's awesome. Well, good for him. Yeah, like that was one of the things, like his company's great, and they have a lot of like cool, like not benefits, but like cool like community stuff for employees, and gaming is sort of one of those things. There's like a whole gaming community, which is really cool. Minecraft is like bourbon. It takes time to acquire a taste for it, but it's so fun to get into. It's actually one of the things that like Ray, I don't think has ever played Minecraft, or he like hasn't ever gotten into it, and I like want to get him to play. Grimalkin, wait, can we just rewind for a second? Gary on Twitch? Was there a hot tub? No. This was like way before that was a thing on Twitch. No hot tub streams for me. But yeah, I would like stream on Twitch. Like I think I have like one video on there still. I got rid of most of it. I just wasn't like, I wasn't really consistent back then. My entire life was very different. So like I really didn't have the ability to do anything with consistency, and it just wasn't really the right time. I vote hot tub stream. I don't think I can do that on YouTube. Also, like those inflatable hot tubs that people get for their living rooms, if there was like a leak, something went wrong, my cats decided to just like claw it, then the whole living room's flooded. These like cheap floor tiles, like they don't withstand water well, like, you know, lose my deposit. Only if Mitzi joins in a banana hand. You know what? You could run that by him, and you know, if he will go for it, and will also find some way for us to be able to afford an inflatable hot tub. Maybe like, I don't know. I would do a hot tub stream if I was wearing some sort of ridiculous costume. Like, I don't know. You know those like big hot dog costumes? Like somebody in a hot dog suit? Like I would wear something ridiculous like that in a hot tub stream. Alright. I did level up, so I need, or I got skill points, so I need to put these into extraction. What we got up here? Faster mining and digging. Faster tree cutting for next 10 seconds. Stacks up to 1. Can extract additional resources from deposits. Slower durability, loss of pickaxes and shovels. I'm gonna do this one because I think I'm gonna start getting more clay to, I don't know if I really will need that, though. So, like, I have this house, actually. I will need clay to insulate this house, to make daub. And then this one, too. I forgot. I have these 2 small houses. They're really tiny. But then these houses, I need limestone to upgrade. Let's talk to our buddy here. I shouldn't call her buddy. My, beloved.
Hello.
Oh, speaking of dressing ridiculous, anyone doing anything for Halloween? Okay, so, not myself, but my child, was gonna be a donut, like get a donut costume off Amazon, and then, the delivery date for the one he wanted was, I don't know, it was after Halloween. So, he is being a bottle of maple syrup on that costume. And Halloween has always been, like, one of my favorite times of the year. Like, my mother was always one of those people that, like, went really crazy about Halloween. Like, she's still, like, in my hometown, like, is one of the, like, you know, she's the Halloween house. She's got an entire, like, graveyard, full-size, like, creatures, characters, all over the place. Gravestones, they're actually made out of wood. She's, like, carved all of them, and, like, craziness. So Halloween's always been huge, and, like, the past few years, I just haven't, like, I don't know. Especially, like, when I moved in with my now husband and everything, like, life got crazy, and I've never, like, put as much effort into Halloween costumes as I used to. I feel a little bummed about that. I need to come up with a good costume. Like, I can do a lot of costume makeup. But, anyway. Furball, I'm off to bed because I'm pooped. Good luck with the brothel building. Yeah, thank you, Furball. Have a good night. Xerix, hey, how you doing? Sorry, I didn't see your message there, and I just noticed your name. Daddy PC Gamer, I doubt we'll do anything for Halloween this year, just because we'll be coming back from vacation. I might go drink bourbon in a cemetery with an Ouija board and see what happens, but that's it. But yeah, Furball, you have a good night. Alright, let's romance our dear Malwina. Are you... Oh, wait! Oh, okay, because it's still the same
Goodbye.
day, maybe? It's not gonna work. Alright, that was really anticlimactic. So yeah. Alright, what heavy stuff do I have on me that I don't need in my inventory right now? I don't have many stones. Not many sticks. Okay, so I still have to go to Sambor. The sun is going down, though. I don't want to go over to Sambor's now. I have houses. I've got the buildings that I wanted to build done. Maybe what I can do is I can head in that direction, and then I will just build a small campfire and sleep overnight then. Let me add this extra point, actually. I'm gonna increase my carry weight for sure. As a full set daddy. Night, you fabulous mammals. Love you, bye, Furball. Well, I'm Canadian, so I approve of the maple syrup costume. Oh my gosh. So the story behind that is not just for humor, because my kid, you know, he likes kind of like the humorous costume thing or weird stuff, but like he's made maple syrup several times with my mom's boyfriend and his grandfather. And he's really big into a lot of stuff like that, making maple syrup. He's currently helping my husband make mead. But he's bottled maple syrup, and because my father-in-law makes wine, he has his own like label machine that he uses for his wine. He's bottling and prepping to bring to stores, and he made little labels for him, so he has like his own like maple syrup label. Like a huge fan. A lot of where that comes from. Across the river. I don't think I have to go to anybody on this side of the river. Yeah, because I still can't talk to Alwyn. I'm still working on starting a community. I just need one more building for that. So probably after I get some people back there, I'm gonna either build another house or I'll build the herbalist hut. And yeah, and then we'll have, you know, plenty of people in the village and plenty of buildings, and I can start kind of focusing more on the management stuff, trying to optimize like all of the automation stuff, you know, between the different like professions, where I have enough resources, all of the production professions. I think I had grabbed a bunch of carrots because I wanted to sell them. I still have those, yep. So I'm gonna do that. And Falbor has no interest in talking to me. So, maybe I'll do that on the way back. I'm gonna just get far enough away from the village so I can put down a... Oh, no. I can't get far enough away from the village and put down a campfire, because first, I can't leave this village at night without stealing something in Daddy PC Gamer's honor. Still, I can't steal that. I can steal a wicker crate. Steal a wicker basket. I can steal planks, but I don't really... Oh, I can steal a wheel? Seems like a good idea. Be anybody. Yes, I have officially influenced the thievery. You have. That vibe is very apparent. It transcends space-time and interwebs. It absolutely does. This guy's still kind of like walking. I feel like he's like patrolling. Looking around. He just like turned back. Like, I see you sneaking in there. Alright, I've got a wheel. I don't know why I wanted the wheel, but I wanted the wheel. Let's just check out these guys really quick. Okay, so it looks like both of them have 2s in excavation. Unimir has 3 in diplomacy. I
How are
am
you?
going to invite him. Put him to work. House, because I'm gonna eventually get what's her name out of that house. Put him to work in the excavation shed, and then when I get back I have to actually make sure that there's pickaxes and stuff. And let's add the assignments right now before I forget. So I'm gonna, because there's no tool, I can't actually see an estimate of like how much I'll get, but here is shovels. So that's, and I don't care enough about the straw, so I'm not gonna focus on that at all. I'm just gonna put for the limestone, and then when I get back I can give this person pickaxe. I wish I could just like hand him a pickaxe right now, but I don't think it's gonna happen or is possible, so let's get far enough away this direction towards Sambor, and then I'll make a little campfire and sleep so that it's not so dark. Oh, we're actually... Oh, so, okay. This is a bummer. If I sleep next season, I'm pretty sure it sends me back to my house. Oh. But that's really my only option. Yeah. I didn't think about that. That's okay. So it is autumn now. And you know what? Because we're already here, this actually helps me a little bit in that I can get her to marry me. Then I can get her out of this house so we have a fully empty house. That gives me more room to invite people when I pass through the villages. So
Hello.
all right, let's get this done. Steady piece of game is what I like to hear. As long as I'm putting smiles on faces and keeping the positivity rolling, I can make it through the day. Oh, you are the best. Are a light in stream chat, in Discord, and in life. All right. I feel like this is a setup for an actual argument. What's the difference between a woman's argument and a knife? I don't even need to go there. I truly admire your honesty. That brought me 99%. It sounds strange, but I feel I'm at home when I'm with you. It's starting to get really hard to keep my hands to myself around you. I'm gonna say that one. We're gonna go, but we're gonna take a little risk and be a little risque. +8, affection maxed out. Yes. All right, so now I'm going to ask her to marry me. You had me at hello. It's so embarrassing now that I realize you didn't even say hello. I just always wanted to say that. Can we start over? Ahem. Oh yeah, sure. Let's get married. You've made me the happiest man alive. Look at this. We're having a wedding. The artwork for this is honestly stunning. All right. Congrats. Yes, I am married. The heir ensures your dynasty's survival. After deciding with your wife to expand the family, she will give birth to a son. The mother is looking after the young one for the first 2 years of his infant life, which makes her unable to work during that time period. When your son reaches the age of 18, he will be ready to take over the leadership as head of the dynasty. You know, look, when medieval peasants get more maternity leave than we do now, it's not right. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right, so that's something good to know. And I think that if I recall, I made her a farmer, so when we quote unquote produce an heir, I'll have other farmers and stuff in the barn, so it won't be a huge shift. I'll be able to put in another farmer. So this is not your house anymore. It should have automatically moved her, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so Malwina, she now lives. And you can also see, like, her happiness is going up. Being married definitely does that. The happiness of the others, not great. And I really need to work on insulating the houses, I think, so that I can like make these people happy. All right, so I need to make sure that I have a stone axe in here for my lumberjack. I can't wait to eventually get the smithy built and then have a blacksmith so that I can start, you know, getting like better tools built. That away. Rogue Otter, I hope you're okay. Daddy PC Gamer, haven't had a chat in a long time. Yeah, we all need to get into Discord at some point. I'm gonna turn into a... So I've done that, and I need to craft a pickaxe. I need a log and some stone. Do I have any logs in? Alright, let's go just cut down a tree really quick. Or do I have a pickaxe on me? Did I make a pickaxe? So, I was gonna say, otherwise I would just put mine in there for now. For Malkin, and the key is to work for an Italian company if my wife didn't plan on being the child bearer. And but she probably wouldn't look wonky pregnant. I'd get nearly 2 years off for maternity leave. Oh, that is awesome. Not that I'm planning to have a child. At least not anytime soon, if I do. Because I'm self-employed, the maternity leave becomes a bit complicated. That I can certainly, you know, take my own maternity leave, but then I won't have any. But there are obviously benefits to self-employed, so some of the challenges are kind of annoying, but you work for a pretty awesome boss. A little too much time playing games. And then she stresses out and has to work all night. Done. Yeah, we really need to do another Discord music session, and basically like rave while everybody else is like sitting there trying to have a conversation. Okay, cabbages are out and so is wheat. I don't think I have a scythe in the storage, so I don't think then my people would be able to actually harvest this, but I don't really recall. And if I go actually to management, I'll be able to see that the farmers don't, because they don't have resources. It's like that, so I don't think that, I think that means they don't have a scythe. So when I go past like Borowo or Gustovia, I'll just basically like buy a scythe, and I think I can buy a scythe at Gustovia. Maybe the place across the river that I just stole from, but I do need to stop into the first village so that I can sell those carrots and steel that I stole from Borowo. Malkin, yeah, they send you home as soon as you find out you're pregnant and don't come back till after the baby's first birthday. That's amazing. That's really great. I don't remember what country it is. I just saw a thing about a particular country that has basically paternity and maternity leave. Like it's really long, but they basically kind of made it so that both of them are the same length of time. It was a decent amount of time. I think it might have been Finland. but I just saw the headline. I didn't actually really read much about it, but I was like, that's pretty cool. It was rough for like some of my friends when I used to teach because I obviously taught at a university, and you know, everything is on a semester schedule, and for a lot of us who were what they call contingent faculty, so meaning we were like, we weren't necessarily like, we wouldn't be considered part-time, but we weren't full-time, and we were just on a semester to semester contract. You don't really have any of the protections or benefits of, you know, being a full-time employee. So like, one of my friends had a baby, but was really fortunate that it happened like on the last day of a semester. And then she had at least the full month of break to you know, sort of take off. But yeah, that was tough. She had, you know, no kind of guaranteed maternity leave.
How is life treating you?
That was
My
tricky.
wares never disappoint.
All right, we're gonna sell these carrots. Grimalkin, can't believe I never asked, where did you teach? The university I taught at for a while was not the only place I taught. I actually taught at like several different universities all over Connecticut. I taught at a few of the community colleges in Connecticut. I taught at 2 state universities because at one point in time I was teaching at 3 schools all at once. So I pretty much taught all over the place in Connecticut, and then I had a period where I was teaching full-time and more than full-time course loads.
Have a good day.
But yeah, I don't really teach anywhere now. I did teach at a fancy Ivy League school, a summer course. Really nice. Connecticut, which you can sort of figure out where that is. Alright, let's look at these guys. I want to see who I actually invite. I don't have any need for someone with diplomacy skills right now. Blanca will be a good replacement
How are you?
for Malwina's job when I invite or when the baby comes. All right, let's invite her to the settlement. You're a scholar, Gary. I technically am. I did publish peer-reviewed research in the area of game studies. Chapter in a mythology. So I did some presentations on that research at places I worked, which was really cool. So people actually considered me and referred to me as a game studies scholar, which was really nice. Which I guess that doesn't really go away, even though I don't teach in higher education anymore. You're a wizard, Harry. Close enough. Alright, let's put her house so she's not sad. God, I don't think I can... Nope. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna put her in the barn now. And a farmer? Barn worker, I don't think at the moment. And then in the next town over, I'm gonna grab one of those other guys. Alright. So we've got a lot of people over here, and then let me just remind myself of those two houses. Who is in each house? So this house is completely empty, actually. So okay, so I can basically have one man and one woman in that house. Then basically the professions I'm looking to fill. Woodshed is all good. I can have 2 in the excavation shed, actually, and I probably should put... Oh, I was supposed to, not... forget something? I don't even know. So some of the stuff that they can't actually do without all of the tools, but I'll get back to them. I could put one more person in the excavation shed. I could put somebody else in the barn. I don't really care to. And I could put someone in the kitchen. So let's check out what they've got going on. We want somebody with higher production skills in the kitchen. I guess I can deal with 2. Higher diplomacy. All right, so one of these 2, he has higher diplomacy, so I'm gonna actually invite him just because with the higher diplomacy, I mean, if I need to switch him to a different job later on, that'll be good. All right, so we'll take him, and I'm gonna make him, because he has 2 in production, I'm gonna make him worker. Let's do that. Daddy PC Gamer, I'd like to file a complaint. The pin message says to headbutt the like button. I followed the instructions, now my phone screen is cracked. Hey, I mean, I didn't write the message, so you technically can't hold me responsible for that. All right, let's put him in the kitchen. I don't know what tools the kitchen person needs. But they can roast meat. Did I not put him in the kitchen? Fully click on him. Okay. Go. All right, so we'll do 20% roasted meat. I don't have any salted meat in there right now, so I don't need to touch that. We don't have a fisherman, so there's really no need, and all of this is locked. So actually, let's just do. This is the main focus right now. That give him a little bit of a break. And yeah, so kitchen is filled. Workshop is filled. Yeah, and so I guess I will put somebody else in the excavation shed if I can. Let's see. Again, their skills are. She has 2 in excavation, so we'll invite her.
Hello there.
Excavation shed. Okay. Alright, so let's head over to Sambor. Just call me. I'm gonna just like auto run this way, and I'm gonna go grab myself another drink, and I'll be right back. I like to live dangerously, and good thing I got back when I did. You don't want one of those charging at me while I'm not actually prepared to hunt it. Kim just laid down next to me and said, "Oh, it's Grimmy," and then she saw the game and said, "Damn, I thought she might be doing makeup." I mean, I did do my makeup before, but just not on stream. I know maybe one of these days I will. It's not like especially like, I mean, my camera, I have a really decent webcam, but like my lighting isn't amazing. I feel like it wouldn't be that exciting to watch me do my makeup. There's a lot of like me like pulling my eye down awkwardly while I do my eyeliner. If I can like adjust my lighting a bit more, because I do need to rearrange some things. Maybe someday I will do that. I will do my stream makeup. I do want to actually do something like really good for Halloween. That's gonna be a Monday, so I am gonna plan to stream my afternoon time. Oh, I need to do some crazy Halloween makeup. Maybe that's how I'll determine what I'm gonna be for Halloween. I told you not to bother me. Sambor, I need to know where to find Kestrel. I see, and you want to know it right away. Yes, because the matter is urgent and cannot wait. Yes. Splendid, then it seems I have all the leverage. I have an errand for you to run. Oh, come on. Are you seriously going to exploit me like that? Precisely. What needs to be done? Need you to obtain some items for me. Star. Beets, onions, cabbages, and carrots. Are you kidding me? You want me to get you groceries? Just as the story gets so interesting. I'm going to be frank with you, boy. I don't care. Get me the food and you'll have your precious information. That's just poor storytelling there. Nothing you can do about it. Maybe it's supposed to be funny, or clever, or cynical, or whatever. Alright, so... is there any other way? I guess the way in which you obtain the vegetables is the choice you get. That's lazy. Stop barking, go fetch, doggy. Alright. I hate this. I think that's an eyeliner standard. Is the makeup look really complete if you didn't do the eye pull with awkwardly open mouth? I do that a lot with eyeliner, as I have the mouth open thing when I do that. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. Alright, so we have to get him a bunch of vegetables. A lot of these are out of season, so I can't even grow all these. The cabbages are getting harvested, and I have carrots. I don't think I have... Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, that's a bandit camp! Oh my gosh! Let's take these guys out. Alright. I can... You're close. Oh my god! Get away! Headshots, please! I got all of them. Alright. That was not expected. I wasn't paying attention. And this is why when I actually showed everybody one of the first quests, I was like peering around the corners in this area, because if there is a bandit camp, I'm not gonna actually see them. I also never remember where my bow is in my hotkeys, so I'm just like pressing a bunch of stuff. Whew. Scum prepared you for that. It absolutely did. Alright, let me loot all of these people. What I'm actually gonna do first, before I loot all of them and like take care of them from save this stream. I'm gonna take a moment. My family just came home. I'm just gonna say hey to them. Take a breather. That scared me, and it's probably gonna trigger my coughing. So I'm gonna do a quick like drink run and stuff, and have something to drink. Maybe grab a quick snack, and I will be back less than 5 minutes, I promise. And then we will loot all these bandits and see what we've got. All right, I'm back. That like that took a lot out of me. I did start coughing a lot, so I had to take my inhaler. But wow, there were a lot of them. Like so I've encountered bandit camps that like the bandit camps that I've run into like will have like 3. I had one earlier today on my other save file. I ended up running into one that had just 2 bandits, but this one was a bigger one. And I don't know, but we'll get back to the camp because there's definitely going to be a lot to loot. Cheese, some coins. Does this guy have a weapon, or I think I picked it up already. Oh, we got an arrow here. I gotta make sure I get like any arrows that are left over. Like this was a big one, and I think so. The bandit camps, like some of them have the like the I want to know what those are actually called, but these like the wooden stake things that are like kind of barriers to, you know, act as a defense around the camp. Not all of them have that, and I'm wondering if those are mainly those camps spawn when it's like a bigger group of bandits. Not 100% positive. He's got a lot of stuff on him. This is like an awesome haul. Like this is a lot gold-wise or silver or whatever. He was using a stone axe to come at me. Right? Take his weapon. Is there another one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was probably it, right? I just had 5. I also really like to use my bow in first person because it's hard for me to see if it's not in first person. So I'm pretty impressed with how I handled that. Or happy with how I handled it. Alright, so let's see. Because these are the things. Does anybody know what this is actually called? I always wonder about this if there's like I feel like there's probably a name for it that I know and I'm just like completely getting. Take the firewood. Probably fine. Usually there's barrels and like sacks at these camps and there's like nothing here. That's kind of a bummer. There's a hat with lapels. Try that on. Alright. That was a little scary, but that could have been worse. I could have taken more damage. I barely took any damage, which is probably due to the fact that, you know, I'm kind of on, like, quote-unquote easy mode, but, Teddy PC Gamer, you killed it with the headshots. Make sure you pick up their BCUs. It's called Cheval de Frise? Cheval? I feel like my husband would be able to pronounce this because he knows some French. I'm assuming that's French. Yeah. Cheval de Frise. No, it's gotta be like Cheval de Frise. I don't know. I like... That's definitely a language with no great familiarity with enough to be able to pronounce stuff like that. Honestly, that like the them just sort of like suddenly running at me and me seeing them and hearing that music all of a sudden, that scared me so bad. I had to take my inhaler. I'm gonna stop in Gustovia because I think, did the season change and we can talk to Alwyn now? Yes, we can talk to Alwyn. Obviously Unica's story. I have to get Sambor all this stuff. I can buy all of that, honestly. Have anything? No, we just have the planks, I think. Looking to see if there's like an axe laying around or something. Sometimes that happens. Have some sacks here, some rye grain, and some poppy seed. Seeds are great. Like, I'm hanging on to those because those end up being expensive, and it's totally worth it because I will end up planting them. I do want to expand the fields at some point too, so that, you know, each season, you know, I'm planting a ton of stuff. I need to also use like the management tools to designate fields in the way that I want, so that my farmers will automatically sow seeds where they need to be sown after they apply fertilizer and plow the fields. Alright, let's go talk to Alwyn. He's down here. Practice is going. That I can be... No, oh, how confident. Alright, I take the bet. How much? For 100 coins, we have 3 shots. The one who gets more points wins. You take it? Sure. I feel like after that whole situation with the bandits, that, you know, I can do it. Alright, so I have 3 shots and to get basically 65 or 64 or higher. We're back here. Accuracy 54%, distance 27.1. Let me see. Where did that actually land? Okay, that landed a little high, so I obviously had it way too... I was aiming way too high, and I think this is a different bow than I was... 25.2 accuracy. See, it seems like the distance and the accuracy matter. $69.2. Awesome. Accuracy 100%. Woo! Alright. Do that last one. Okay, that shouldn't be 100%. I feel like that should be slightly lower than that, but take it. Yes, who's the master now? Don't be cocky, you have a lot more experience than I do. Sure, and now my reward. You'll see it. I'll practice more and finally I'll wipe that smirk off your face. Suits me. We'll prove ourselves on the next occasion. Alright, so the next time, probably have another thing. We'll wait for the next season again, so, you know, give them time to practice. I'm not gonna buy the things for Sambor immediately right now. Like, the next time I'm coming this way, I'll pass through, because I do want to get back to my village. Take care of the tools that are missing. Let's sell what I can sell right now. See if there's anything to buy.
Best goods in the valley.
Alright, cheese is great, but it also seems like it's a decent price, so I'm gonna sell it. I'll keep the apples. Not really that great. I'll sell the beer bottle. The hat with lapels. So it increases heat and cold protection, which I haven't had a huge problem with. And it sells for a lot, so I'm going to sell it. Sell the meat bottle. I'll keep the onions. Rye grain. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell the spear because it's like up in the stone axe. Because those are like really broken anyway. And this was... I don't have another, so I'll keep that with me.
Hail, friend.
Alright, so if I look at this, I have 2,000 silver, or whatever it is, coins. I think I need to check my storage, because I want to make sure that, you know, we're good on, what I need and what I don't have. I have some animal feed. I don't need that yet. I've got some clay because I want to make daub. I have some logs, planks, because my woodcutter actually now has an axe to use. Decent number of tools, but there's stuff I definitely need to make. And I have manure, but I don't think I have any fertilizer. Because they probably used it. So, manure can make fertilizer and so can rot. Let's just look quickly at the food storage and see how much rot is in here. There's only 2. And nothing is really close to rotting. So what I can do is I can buy fertilizer and manure. I definitely have plenty of money to do so right now.
Whatever you need.
Go back to
I've
him.
got it.
There's lots of manure, and I think I don't 100% remember what I need aside from.
How is life treating you? My wares never disappoint.
He doesn't have much, but he has manure because he's like the animal guy. That's gonna be like 2.8 per. I'll buy that. It's a little over in cost.
Whatever you need,
heavy.
I've got it.
I mean, I have planks on me. I have logs on me. I have a lot of logs. I don't want to like get rid of all those though. I could use back. Get rid of some of the sticks.
Goodbye.
Let me actually go to technology and go to barn I want for. Because this is where you can actually I see this job is resource. Pretty sure it is the barn where I can craft fertilizer. Maybe it like won't have that. So I'm just gonna go back, and if there's obviously other things that I need, I'm just gonna have to find them or again. I feel like it's probably just manure and I'm overthinking it. Right. I can't believe I actually encountered bandit camp like that. Play pits to see, play deposits to see if there's any shovel lying around. Just as I'm on my. Now I'm getting like super paranoid though, because I'm afraid it's gonna happen again. I'm gonna get ambushed. Got some bunnies hopping around though. The one thing that I think, I mean, it's obviously like YouTube's sort of whole thing that like when you get to 100, or sorry, not 100, 1,000 subscribers, you know, that's when you get things like the community tab, which is awesome. I wish that that was something available earlier, just because I would love to absolutely put a poll out and have you guys suggest what sort of Halloween thing I should do that would require me to do, you know, a very like intensive like Halloween makeup kind of a thing. That would be really cool. I know I can put a poll in stream chat, but I feel like I would like need options before I actually do that. Okay, so we have a lot of this field plowed where they probably had fertilizer, and they will plow this when they have more fertilizer. So let's take care of that. Let's go right in the barn. So I can make fertilizer, yeah, with just straight manure. For every 2 and make 1 fertilizer. So we'll see how much this 31, that should cover most of the field. Daddy PC Gamer, how intense are you trying to make this Halloween makeup? I mean, I don't know. It's, I can just go like very like, oh, Halloween theme and do a lot of like orange and black stuff. I could do like, I've done a fox before, like made myself look like a fox with like costume makeup. I don't actually have a lot of, I don't have a lot of there's a lot of like costume makeup I used to have that I ran out and I never got again. But I could try to make stuff like that happen. I was thinking about like doing almost like a cat thing, which I was a cat for several Halloween. Why are they like right here? Helmet, you look like your hair is a helmet. Like it is, he's got the bowl cut, but like his name's Helmet. The other thing, alright, I'm gonna also like get to the river because I need to drink water and I need to bathe because we're gonna make an heir. I'm married. Those of you who like can find me or have me like on Discord as a friend or whatever, you can absolutely send me like images, Pinterest, whatever, of like crazy Halloween makeup, and I will look through them. I may not be able to do anything too crazy for my Halloween stream, but I will try. I'm also like kind of like pre-planning to try to like organize my work during the day so that I could maybe do a little bit of a longer stream on that day. We'll have to see. So my wife is asleep already?
Hello.
She says, you look like you grab a bite, and she's giving me apples, or an apple. That's really nice. Usually there's an option where I can like romance. Oh, okay, there we go. I think we're ready to have a child. There's nothing to think about. Take me, stallion. Love you. Here we go. We are having a child. And that was it. She just like took off.
Hello there.
Oh, she's giving me food again. Apparently I look super hungry to her. What's our little kingdom doing? We need extra tools for our workers. Pretty well, my love. Alright. Need extra tools. Let's get in here because I'm gonna have to like make. Oh, you know what? I have to actually put the fertilizer in storage. Oh wait, no, that goes in resource store. So I'll put that in here so that my farmers can start actually using it. Alright, I'm going to crafting, see what I need to make a pickaxe. I have logs. I need to take the stone out of storage. Here. Oh, I didn't have used it. Alright, I need to go out and find it. Oh. That's one thing that, like, when I have the herbalist hut up, I can have my herbalist basically, like, out collecting mushrooms and all of the herbs, and then start, like, you know, eventually crafting potions from all of that. Build up my stock of. I feel like it almost feels like when you're looking for stone, as like the more you are looking, the more they just sort of respawn and spawn around you. Wait down a bit. I can actually like craft some of the stuff. So let's do. I'm gonna do 4 stone pickaxes because I might as well make up a bunch of this ahead of time so I don't have to deal with running out later. Alright, so we've got pickaxes. I think one of the things that I cannot craft, and I forgot I should have bought, is a scythe. And I don't have a scythe, so I can't actually do anything about that. Unless, I think if I build a smithy, I could just see if I have the materials and craft it myself. So let's go put the pickaxes away. And the stones away. And because I need to build one more building anyway, so I'll build a smithy. And this is actually, I think for tonight, probably going to be my last day on today's stream. Just because I don't want to go too hard with my voice and everything, because the more I do talk, the more it does kind of worsen the cough, so... Actually at night. So let's figure out where we want to build the smithy. Step away first. We definitely want some... We want our excavators to really get out there. Let me see if there's any other, like, kind of crucial things that are missing tools. So in the barn, it's just a lack of resources. Seems. No talk to us, Gary. Rogue, where have you been? I've been talking. You missed my, Well, actually, if you're watching, you haven't missed anything. You're just being quiet. But I encountered a bandit camp, suddenly. Things got a little intense. But I hit, like, almost every shot. Kitchen has no resources. Workshop has no resources. That's just a matter of, like, not having the resources for what they're building. Woodshed. Got an axe. That's all good. Durability is low. I'll make another axe. Or check to see if we have axes. I don't know what the well supply is like right now, or the water supply, but I might need to start replenishing that. Shovel and pickaxe are good. It's weird that you, like, have tools for the building and not the actual individual. But so that should all be good. So let's just check for a stone axe. Okay. Need some sticks, which gotta have those. No. 2, 3 axes. This firewood away. I don't need that. Poppy seeds away. Wait, but yeah, that's just spring. Planks can go away. Logs can. You know what? I should hang on to those actually, because I'm gonna be probably. Let's put the rock away, even though I can plant that during autumn. Alright, let's build the smithy. And I think because this is kind of like, you know, pretty serious, like, you know, profession, industry, like, road. I wanted to do the herbalist hut first, but it seems like this is probably a bit more necessity right now, so I can make the scythe. Because my people need that. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to do their job. Exactly 8 times. Alright, now draw me and grab more straw. I have to grab more of those logs. Put all the sticks in for right now. So, got a lot done in this stream actually, because you know, we basically like got married. We have an heir on the way now. All that is awesome. All of these lines. Draw. Which I'm gonna have to go grab. Not maybe. Food. Eat this. This is gonna give me slight poisonings. Fruit that I have. All right, we're gonna put out 100 straw. A lot, but I'm gonna need it. Okay. Rogue, if you're still listening, I like how you said talk to us and respond, like I said, at all. PC Gamer, I'm gonna have to run, Gary. My eyelids are getting heavy. I know it's early, judge me, but I love the stream as always. Hope all of you watching have a wonderful rest of your night. Love you all dearly. Thank you for hanging out and always providing. I'm thinking of a different word, but joy sounds appropriate. But like, so much joy and awesomeness to the stream. Sleep well. Go get some rest. Alright, so I've got the 15 houses done, or the 15 buildings done. The chapter has updated. One's called A Big Game. So I need to craft a bow or have a bow. I'm guessing it just like, when it says bow, it means a bow, which is a different item than what I have, because I have either the recurve or the long bow. So I'm going to have to get a bow, and then I have to hunt bear, bison, and there's moose to the, like to the south, in the woods over there. I can definitely hunt bison that way, past Burrow, like on the way to Sambors. So the next time I go to Sambors with all of those things that I need to bring him, I can hunt the Wizen, and then the bear. There is definitely bear up this way. So, like, if I go to, I can put the filter on for the wild animals. It's not going to show because I haven't come down here, but I know for a fact that there's bear in this area, which is basically near a bunch of caves, mining caves. So I will have to head that way at some point. Well, I've got this done. Let's see what I can actually craft. So this is the forge, so bench. Wooden weapons, wooden tools, stone tools, and stone weapons are made over here. So let's just look at wooden. We've got the spear, the cudgel, bow, which I just grabbed the linen thread to craft that. Longbow, recurved bow, wooden crossbow, and wooden bolts. Look at stone tools. So, stone pickaxe and a stone sickle. I need to buy the scheme. It's only 100. That's super cheap, so we're gonna buy that right now. And I am gonna craft that so that my farmers have something to actually harvest grains with. Okay. So let's go put that in. Right. Logs away as well. Pickle away. Straw away. I think that what I want to use right now, the rest of my time for this in-game day, is I do want to make sure that I want to make sure that like I start kind of preparing to insulate the houses, and so I need clay and straw to do that. I'm going to need much more clay than what I have here. Let's see, what do I have shovel-wise? I have a wooden shovel. I don't think there's any other shovel that I have in here that's like a better shovel. So I just have to deal with like another shovel. I'm going to grab that one just because I'm going to need that. Gary, we love you. Thank you, Rogue. Even though you spelled that kind of almost closer to like Jerry. I'm definitely Gary. Oh my gosh, my people are getting thirsty. All right, we're gonna dig up some clay, and then I'm gonna need to make sure I fill buckets if my people are out of... Ooh, everybody's out of water. That's kind of my job, honestly, because I don't have anybody working at the well. I really should. But I've been just kind of manually filling buckets, so don't love that they're currently thirsty, but they can wait just like a hot minute. And I'm gonna get some clay so that I can make a decent amount of daub. There's actually, I mean, there's a lot of clay deposits over here in this area, which is like right near Gustovia, but it's not the biggest area. I know there's also a bunch in this area right south of Branica. In that area, you also deal with like some more like hostile like animals and stuff. Like there's some boar, I think, in that area. So, you know, while you're shoveling, you may kind of aggro one of the animals. That's kind of annoying. I don't remember if it's like every season the deposits regenerate, or how often they regenerate at all. I know they do, like, can shovel them out more than once, I think. Quote me on that. Last section. Get the 3. I would mine for limestone right now too, which is easily done by mining rock deposits, which you'll find in like kind of up the hill. But I'm not gonna have enough like space, or it's gonna get heavy pretty quickly. And I need to get back and not be over encumbered, so I can get back quick and help for my. Or I think that was the last 3. I don't think there's any right over here. Okay, so we're gonna head right back to the village. Get these people their water. I should have a decent number of buckets building up. Otter, I'm really considering this game. This game is amazing. You play it so well. Thank you. This game really is worth it. I mean, like, it's more expensive than it was when it was in early access. I think, at least I noticed it. I think it's like $34 US right now. Grab buckets from. Ooh, there's like 9 buckets. I didn't even, I think because I saw them in 2 places, I was thinking there was 2 buckets, but they're separated by durability. So I'm gonna go over to the well. We're gonna fill buckets with water. I realize they should, in theory, get heavier. Might not be able to fill all of them with. I mean, you know my game preferences. Do you think I'd enjoy it? I think you would absolutely love this game. Like, it doesn't have... Like, obviously, like, you can build buildings, right? And not, like, choose how that building is built. But I think, like, the games that I know that, personally that you like, with like the city builder and city management stuff, I think you'd love. And I think the fact that it's also first person and you can do all these things yourself, I think you'd definitely like it. I would highly recommend it to you. Like, there's plenty of people that I know wouldn't like this game. Just because it's not the type of game that works for them. I always forget that I have to put the buckets of water in food storage. Like, water and food go here. Right next to the well, so does this count as food? No. Yes, that does count as food. Onions. I'm really considering it, but also saving for other games. Yeah, that's the hard part. Like, I already had this game, and so, that was kind of easy for me. I just had to pick it back up again, but, it is definitely, it costs more. I think it's one of those games, though, that's, like, definitely worth the price. Plus, it is out of early access now. They are adding co-op. I mean, you could always, like, save for other games and, like, wait till co-op comes out. But I do actually think that before playing co-op, like, no matter what the co-op they introduce looks like, it would be a good idea to actually play the game solo first. Alright, so we wanted to do Daub. Hi, Grimalkin, and it's on sale at CD Keys for $14.99 with supporters pack at the moment. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So yeah, I guess it's currently on sale, so you can definitely do that. We're gonna buy this scheme because it's cheap. I have all the clay. I left all the straw in storage. Okay, so I mean, definitely a game that you can buy on sale. Might be worth it. Now, is that $14.99 US or different currency? You just got Rogue Otter's attention. Alright, let's craft. I could only make 6. Wait a minute. Make 6. Oh, because it's 10 times. So that's going to be 60 job that I'm crafting right here. English pounds. Oh, not bad. I don't know what the conversion would be, like what that would be in USD. Obviously, I already had the game, so it doesn't matter. That's actually pretty good, because like if that was in US, I mean, usually they'd probably be like about 20 or under 20 tax. Yes, I live in English pounds. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're going to put as much of this daub on the small houses that require it. And we'll see how their happiness goes up. So I'm gonna actually look at that first because I want to see what. Okay, so see, okay, oh, because she's still working, so I probably have it set that she needs wheat grain, but she's looking for that. She's also a farmer. We'll figure that out. So right click and we're gonna add insulation because I have the daub with me. And plus this is gonna make these houses look a little bit cooler. I'm gonna make them technically. Of course I break my hammer. Oh, alright, let's grab things for hammer. Oh, I needed sticks, not stones. Alright, sticks. Okay, alright. And oh, that looks really cool. Like, it's only on the walls. You don't do anything to the roofs. You can like destroy roofs and like replace them. You know, with the different materials, I think, or like destroy, repair, build. Yeah. So I think you can, you know, obviously if you want to put the better roofs on, because the better quality materials also does add insulation to the building. I don't think there's like a visible insulation score. I just know that supposedly that's. Have enough full house. Oh, just, you know, walk in front of my hammer. Okay. Aren't gonna have enough to finish off that, like, that is such a... Was it that I ran out of straw or clay? I think I ran out of clay. I needed more clay to finish up and get the rest of the daub. I don't think I had daub in the resource storage already. Like, I might have picked some up at one point. I didn't. But for the most part, that's gonna make this house, these people, happier. Because they have... Replace... Oh, I still have that wall to do. So if we look at management, and we can actually just go to that house. Simple small house. Actually, I don't even know which one it is though. Here. So their mood, 9 and 11%, it's going up. Okay, there is an installation score. That makes sense. It tells me how much tax is basically charged for their house, capacity of their inventory, and installation is at 55.7%. So that's not bad. Condition is a little low. At a certain point, I think I will need to repair the house, houses and stuff, because as they degrade, they do now definitely need. Usually it'll show up red though if something is damaged by like a storm, so I think I already did that probably. Okay, so that looks awesome. They're gonna have a warmer house. And like it says 55.7 insulation. Let's compare that to this wattle house over here. 58%. So it brought it up by 5%. It'll probably go up a little bit higher just once I put the everything on here. Yeah. That should be pretty cool. And it isn't nighttime quite yet, but the sun is starting to go down. We've pretty much accomplished a lot. I've got some quests that I can start on next time. So that's gonna be great. Let me save, always on stream, so I don't forget by saying that I'm gonna save after the stream. Walk away and all right. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I know this was a surprise stream. I wasn't intending on it, and obviously I was kind of stuck home, not feeling that great. So I was really glad that I got to do this tonight. I will be streaming again on Monday. I don't think or anticipate myself streaming before then. I was gonna stream on Sunday. I may still end up doing that, but I'm gonna try to take the weekend to rest. So we'll see if I end up here on Sunday or not. I'll see how tomorrow goes, and then I will schedule Sunday, or I'll schedule Monday's stream. Thank you all, those of you who are still in the chat. I hope you have a lovely evening or a lovely early morning for those of you who are over in Europe. Have a great evening, and I will see you next time.